Okay guys, it is time to announce the winner of our giveaway Beetle.
But before we get to that, just wanted to thank all of you guys who entered the giveaway. We hope you're genuinely happy with the products you received. Danny and I work super hard on making sure that our merch is like top-notch quality. We put a lot of effort into it.
Oh, absolutely.
Really quick, to anybody who pre-ordered some of the new shirt designs, or to the couple of people who still haven't received some of their items, just hang tight. Your stuff is actively being screen printed right now, so it's being made, and as soon as it gets here, it'll be on its way to you, so hang tight. But
well, we have a winner, guys. All the way from Bellevue, Florida.
Congratulations to James Walters on winning the '68 Beetle.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Holy
this is
cow.
Like all the way on the other side of the country, guys. We were kind of thinking that somebody from California would win it, or at least that's what we were banking on, because we have a lot of followers or subscribers here from California. Yeah. But that didn't happen. I mean, somebody all the way from Florida won this.
I know. There were like so many orders from California. I was seeing stuff in Texas and Oregon. Like it could not have gone any further. but
as promised, we are gonna deliver this Beetle to James all the way in Bellevue, Florida.
Yeah.
So we have a long road trip ahead of us, and you guys are gonna come along for the entire trip.
We're gonna film the whole trip. I mean, why do a whole cross-country road trip and not take you guys along with us? So if you're along the way, on the way to Florida, leave a comment down below and let us know what are some must-see things, places we should stop at, maybe some restaurants we should eat at, bars we should visit. We want to make this like a fun little road trip.
Absolutely. Are we going to drive the Beetle?
No.
The whole way there?
No.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out either we're going to tow it behind the RV, or maybe we'll take a U-Haul truck and a trailer, and then we can drive it all the way there and then drop the truck and trailer off at a U-Haul facility and then fly back.
Probably do that.
We're still trying to work out the logistics of it, but either way, it's gonna be an awesome road trip. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. So James, please, please, please check your emails. And we didn't get your phone number. It wasn't included in your order. So hit us back through email and claim the car.
Yeah, James, where are you at?
Hopefully he can claim it in the next 14 days, because we really got to start planning that trip and get this thing on its way. So
what did he buy?
Oh, do you have your phone on you?
Yep.
Let's show the people.
What did James Walters buy? We're at
right here. You can show them there was 2 orders he placed.
Can I show them this?
Yeah,
okay.
2 separate orders.
So there was 2 separate orders here. He got a nitro hat, gnarly speed nitro hat, and then he got an aqua sea glass shifter ball, and then he also got a spent it all on speed shifter ball.
So congratulations to James, and thank you again to everybody who participated. I can't believe it's going all the way to Florida. How did that happen? No, we're stoked though. We love Florida. It's been so long since I visited, so I'm looking forward to it. Plus, I've never done that drive before, so it'll be fun. It'll be a long one. Yeah. I think it's like 2,500 miles.
Can we stop in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Catch some alligators? Okay, now let's get to today's video.
All right, guys, it is that time. We are finally working on our 71 C10 short bed, and this is it. We actually had the frame powder coated recently and got it back, and it is amazing.
It's looking really good.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first like frame off restoration.
Yeah, this is gonna make things a lot easier, because now we can run all the brake lines without having the body on, like the cars we're used to working on before.
Yeah.
Before we had it powder coated, we removed the cross member, the stock one that was here. And that thing weighed like 250, 300 pounds. It was super heavy, but look at this one.
Look at this
so
cross
light.
member.
I think you save a total of 150 pounds on the front end with this kit.
Or 140, yeah.
140?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big savings.
That's a big difference. And another thing I like about this is this cross member is actually a lot shorter. I mean, like the ground clearance, you gain more ground clearance, because normally if you slam your C10s or down to the ground, the cross member here would hit before the frame. Now this is like tucked up to where if
Yeah.
you laid this thing down on the ground, the frame would actually hit first.
Yeah, the frame rails, I believe, are the lowest point now with this kit because they've done everything to kind of like lift it.
Yeah.
So that's really
there's
cool.
like so many benefits to this kit.
We're using QA1's C10 kit, the front coilover conversion with the cross member, and we got like all the rear components too. So that is what we are doing. We are installing this. Let me help you. Oh.
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 It's all right. It's all right. We got it. Okay, going up.
Okay.
It's really nice dealing with all clean powder coated parts, huh?
Yeah, this is crazy. I've never done this.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. There it is.
Okay.
Welded in. No, this kit actually is fully bolt on. So you basically, all the holes where the factory stuff was at, you utilize some of those, and then we're gonna drill some of the other holes and put bolts and hardware to fasten this cross member in, similar to the way it was from the factory. I think we'll start from the front and then we'll just work our way to the back. There's a lot of trick stuff in the back, so
Yeah.
can't wait to show you guys.
So, first thing we're gonna do is put these in. Oh, I hit my mic.
It's all right. You have a washer on the bottom?
Yep. And then, just gonna get this loose. It says you have to torque these to like 50 pounds. So that's one. And then this guy. This is so easy. I say right now until we get to like the drilling or whatever.
Oh yeah, the drilling is not gonna be fun. Oh, you know what's really not gonna be fun? Is hammering out these rivets. So we gotta take all these rivets out in a little bit. I have the feeling we're gonna bring out the air hammer, which is your favorite because it's so quiet. But it's all right, it's all good. I can't wait to see this thing rolling on the ground with all this new suspension.
I know, that's the goal, honestly, is if we can get this thing rolling by the end of this video, I'm gonna be stoked.
I think we can do it. We studied the instruction manual. It doesn't look that hard, honestly. But yeah, I'm excited. And it's cool because we're gonna have a rack and pinion steering after we're done.
I know, it's kind of like Rum Runner over here. I mean,
Yeah.
totally different kit, but like same concept of like totally redesigned rear suspension, and then the front, this one has a K-member and a rack and pinion.
Yeah, this is what really sold me on this whole like cross member deal that you just bolt in from QA1 with the rack and pinion. This car right here handles super well, makes it so much easier to work on. I cannot recommend this kit enough for the Mopars. This is a really, really trick kit. But anyways, got a little sidetracked there. I'm just excited.
Me too. Okay, wait, where's the instructions? What's next? Oh, we need a torque wrench.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
What we're doing is we're just drilling the holes here according to like the cross member layout. So you can see, got 2 1/2 inch there and 3/8 down there.
This is
The next 4 holes are like underneath the frame, and neither of us want to get underneath and do it. So yeah.
whoa!
Oh my goodness.
That worked great. There's one. It's a drill press. Okay, let's get the next one. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh!
That's
All right.
nice.
While Danny's doing that, I'm getting all the hardware here, getting it all lined up. So far, I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's fun, huh?
Frame
it's like
off, yeah, frame off restorations are the best.
Legos. Well, they're a lot of work too, but
I know, but there's nothing. I'm like not getting dirty.
I think if this was a car, it would be a little bit different because we'd have the whole body to deal with, and the fact that
Yeah.
we're dealing with a truck that has no rust on it, it's pretty darn straight. We're gonna be able to bolt the cab on here, the bed, and the front end, and not have to do a ton of body work.
Yeah. Hang on. There's
And the cool thing is it can go on in pieces too, because it's the cab is separate from the bed, and then the front end is kind of bolts onto the cab.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll get out. Just in time. O'Reilly Auto Parts is here because
Yes, we
wore out
did.
2 drill bits already.
Been over here since you moved.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah.
Hi.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Just
Have a good day.
save the day. We got the goods.
Okay, let's see what we got.
So I got,
3/8 and 1/2 inch.
yep.
If you guys take on this project, make sure you pick up extra 1/2 inch and extra 3/8. We already burned through 2 1/2 inch bits.
Yeah.
Partially my fault. I didn't keep lubing up the bit as I went along, but you know, that's just the name of the game.
Okay, we got our upper shock mount installed, and this section right here is going to be for the upper control arm, which we're going to get to in a little bit. But this was pretty easy. I mean, the hardest part is all the drilling, and once you get past that, everything else just goes where it goes. The instructions are really clear also about what hardware you're using, so that was really nice. But off camera, I did some work on these lower control arms, which you'll see right here. So this section right here is actually the shock mount. So it doesn't look like any of our other QA1 suspension that we've done in the past. You have to kind of assemble it here, but it was really easy. And also there are bushings that are gonna go in first before we put these up, so.
One thing I like about this is that if you ever want to change your shocks, you could just undo this here and
Yeah,
drop your shock
drop
out
'em.
through the bottom instead of disconnecting your lower control arm from here.
Oh, yeah,
and dropping
having
it
the
down?
pocket style is cool if you never really plan on changing it, but if you're gonna be adjusting stuff or whatever, this is actually a really cool design. So you just press in.
Did you put grease on that?
Yeah,
Okay.
grease is applied, and then these just kind of sandwich it. And the grease is gonna hold it on. Same on this side. You can see we grease them up, and then you just go like that. And then it says to use, you're gonna notice there's 2 holes over here. You're using the outermost hole. So we're gonna put this in.
Do they go from the bolt? Does the bolt go in that way or this way?
You know, it doesn't show, but we'll see here.
I think we should put it to the back.
To the back?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that way if there's water and stuff, it doesn't get on the threads
Okay.
as much. Nice. Very good.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, this is a really nice setup.
This is
these
like-
bushings are really nice because it's got such a wide surface area, and the way that they have that piece of aluminum in there with the Delrin, I think it's gonna be really smooth, like operating, going up and down.
Totally. No. What am I doing? Oh, I'm lifting it too much. Okay.
All right, it's tight. Dang, check that out, how smooth it is, even though these things are torqued down all the way. Usually, you know, when you tighten it down, this control arm doesn't even move.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
stuck in one spot. It's almost like it's on bearings, but it's not. It's on bushings.
Oh, that is
This
so
is
good.
gonna be real smooth.
It's like butter.
I can't wait to see the brakes on here too. We got some really trick front brakes and spindle set up for this thing too from Willwood. I can't wait.
It's gonna look good. All right, we're gonna do the driver's side now. But you know what's so wild is like, this is gonna be a truck at some point.
Yeah, it don't look like a truck right now, but we're basically building a whole vehicle from the ground up.
That's so nuts. It's,
Like this truck is gonna be driving around in town, getting some groceries, going to the parts store. Who knows what else we'll do with it, but it don't look like much right now, but it's wild to think that that's what we're doing in here.
all right, let's get this side on. Can you see there?
Yeah, go from the front.
Oh, go from
backwards.
this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Push it through.
Cool. And then this side. Okay, moving on to the next part. So, time to assemble the coilovers. We just did one off camera, a little refresh on how to do them. But when you get your shock and coilover, it's gonna come like this, all blown apart. So, you wanna show them how we do it?
Yeah, in this particular application, the shock comes like this. I usually just turn it all the way to loose so that way I can move this thing in and out easily. So we gotta take this top piece off first. Unscrew it like that, then take off this jam nut.
Okay.
Take that off, put it there. Then we got to install this bump stop. So if you want to jump your truck and it comes down really hard, it won't just, the shock won't like over collapse and
Bottom out.
yeah, basically bottom out. So we'll put this piece on, goes down like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take some anti-seize and we're going to put some of this. I usually put it on like the bottom half. So you don't have to go crazy with it. Just a little bit. Then you take the smaller one and this ridge here goes up.
Okay.
Thread that sucker on.
So that's the bottom collar that's gonna tighten up against this one so it doesn't go anywhere.
So this one I always go all the way to the bottom right away, because if you don't, you'll eventually have to put it all the way down to the bottom. But
Yeah.
so I just do that first thing, all the way down to where there's no more threads. Then I take this second one here,
Yep.
put this one over, and go all the way down to the bottom as well.
And with these QA1 coilovers, sometimes they come with just like this single kind of shim. But if you have the option, it's highly recommended to get their little, what do they call this? Their
It's like a bearing, ball bearing, or I'm sorry, needle bearing.
needle bearing, whatever kit. It's like a little upgrade you can do. And it basically just gets sandwiched like this. And it just allows the spring to be able to turn easier.
Yeah, you'll see later once we put that on. It's just able to slide smoother, so it's easier to adjust your suspension. All right, now that we got both of the collars all the way down to the bottom, we're gonna go ahead and lube up our shims. Or sliders, I'm not sure what the exact
Forget it's in the
name for these,
instructions.
but
I've seen it so many times, but I know it's an awesome little upgrade, so I always get them.
yeah, it might even come standard in the kits now.
Maybe.
Okay, so put that one down.
That one.
And then after that, our needle bearing shim goes in next.
Yep.
So I'll just lube this guy up a little bit. Then this one goes on next.
Okay.
Like that.
And then we have one more to sandwich it.
Then this one goes on last. So we got that done. Now what we can do is put our shock on. And you
spring.
always put the USA up.
Yep. 750 pounds.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
the
lot.
heaviest spring I've ever gotten from them. I mean, I know it's a truck, but geez. Okay, that's what we're running.
Okay. Well, it's probably because of the way that the fulcrum point is on the suspension geometry. This is a small shock. So
Oh,
I
that's
think the
true.
further inbound that it has to be a heavier spring.
That's true. It's pretty small, yeah.
Don't quote me on that. Okay, so now that we got that on, I think we go ahead and put this guy on.
Or is it that or the jam nut?
Here, let's put the jam nut on first. It can go on after as well.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh.
All dramatic.
Yeah, for nothing. Like we were really gonna lose it.
Like it fell into the intake manifold of your engine. Okay, then this goes on. Okay, now this goes on here. Like that. You just screw this on as far as you can down
Okay.
to the bottom. Now we got to move to the vise. Now we'll spin this on as far as we can. There we go. Until it rides up on that jam nut.
Okay.
Then we take, what is it, 13/16?
Or a 7/8. I think it's over here.
And where's our directions at?
The directions are here. So we're on this step. It says, okay, NICs, sneak a 7/8 open-ended wrench through the spring to snug the jam nut. You got to sneak it in there.
Sneak it in there, okay.
Yeah, just like.
We're almost there. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Sneak that thing in there real good. Sneak it in there. Okay. All right. Whee! So now the shock is fully assembled, but we gotta install these little kinds.
Bearing
Yeah.
setup. So
what we gotta do first is use these.
oh my gosh, I feel like we should get some safety glasses on. I'm so
No,
scared.
no. That's boring. This is interesting,
I'm
okay?
like blocking my face right now.
And these things can sometimes be a little tricky because it's such a precision fit that it has to go in there like perfectly straight, you know? Mm-hmm. There it goes.
Oh, okay, boom.
And then you put the other snap ring right on top of that.
Cool.
And you always want to double check to make sure your snap ring is actually in the groove, because see, that side wasn't. Last thing you want is some stuff falling apart on you on the side of the road.
Okay, so that's one end, and then we're just gonna do the same here for this end. Looking good.
Looks good.
So there you go. Those
we go.
are our front coilovers right there. Looking pretty beef. So now,
Yep. Oh, did we get the made in the US of A on the right side? Yep, we did.
all right, so this is our first time using this style of lower control arm with these limiting cables, and it's pretty straightforward. So how are you gonna put this thing?
Well, first off, I'm trying to decide if we want this adjustment to be on the outside or the inside.
What do you
The only thing I'm worried about, if we put it here with the tire here and the brakes, it might be hard to get in there to turn it. Maybe if we put it on the inside, we can use our arm to go under in front of the tire here and then adjust it this way. Because look, there's this space here.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
let's put it on the inside.
So-
Okay, so that goes like this,
Okay.
right in there. And then this bolt with the limiting strap goes through here, up through there, right?
Yeah.
And that goes through there. Boom.
Boom. And then
Washer.
you have the washer there. Oh, sorry.
Where's the nut?
Right here.
Thank you. Wow, this is nice.
Look at this. Okay. So that's just for the bottom. And then that goes somewhere up there. Let's see. Wow.
So this is our first suspension deal with a limiting strap. Shoot, we might have to jump this sucker now. It's got bump stops, limiting straps. Like, what are we gonna do with this thing?
There is the coilover in place, got that installed. Only thing we're gonna have to do is just once we have some more weight on this thing, we'll be able to just slide over the limiting cable and then tighten everything up. But honestly, we're not even torquing anything down just yet, just until we get everything in its place. And then we're gonna go back and hit everything with the proper torque specs and some torque tattle, so we know if something comes loose later. But yeah, now time to do this side.
Now, for my favorite part, the rack and pinion. If you guys haven't had a rack and pinion in one of your classic cars, you gotta try it sometime, it's nice. Let's see. Can you bend that forward? Because it pivots. Bend it, pull it really hard.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. Now let's lift her up a little bit.
Ooh. It says you can like roll it if you have to get it into its place, like roll it backwards, yeah. There we go.
There.
So
that's where it goes, huh?
yeah. So hang tight, and then we need to get the hardware for it. Wow.
Yay.
That's crazy.
Yes. This is too nice.
I know. Secure the rack to the cross member using, so it's a 5/8 bolt and it's 3 3/4 inches long.
3 3/4?
Yep.
3 3/4, okay.
And then for the other washer, it's 1 1/4. And then that'll go on the nut side.
1 1/4.
Yeah, so it's 2 different washer sizes.
These ones. 1 1/4. Okay.
Okay. Then it says, so you have the nuts for that? For
1, 2. Yes, I do.
Then both bolt heads should be installed towards the rear of the truck with the nuts towards the front, and then torque to 90
Okay.
pounds. Okay,
I think I got it.
so
Here, you want to take this side?
I'm gonna bring these guys in.
Yeah, bring them over here. What are you guys doing over there? Get over here and help us out. Grab a wrench.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay. Can you pick that side up over
Yeah.
there? There we go.
Okay.
Now this smaller washer goes here, right? With the nut.
Smaller with the nut.
Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Flip
Oh, I can
the
do it.
nut around. No.
Oh, you're crazy.
Okay, it's in there.
On LS swap trucks, nah.
Next.
Okay, and then it's spindle and tie rod, which, okay, that'll be interesting because that's like the part of the instructions where you gotta kind of supply your own parts.
You know, you're the brain of this operation. I'm just the muscle.
Yeah.
I'm just the muscle. Yeah, so Olivia's reading all the instructions off to me, and then I'm just kind of, we're working good together.
Yeah, actually, we're getting this done in really good time. We might still have time to hit the beach.
Okay, so we got the rack and pinion all bolted up. Everything's all pre-torqued down. We'll do a final torque after we're completed with all of this. But next up, we're gonna install the spindles, which we got some pretty trick stuff. Follow me. So luckily, we have Willwood as our neighbors close by here. So we went over there and they helped us out, and we got these C10 Pro spindles. They're aluminum, which is gonna save a lot of weight. And then what I really liked about them and what was a selling point for me was this here, this, I don't even know what you call this.
The modular bearing or whatever.
Yeah, the modular bearing.
I don't know, it's
And
all that.
it looks like this is like from like a Corvette or some sort of newer vehicle. They use this style of bearing nowadays, and you don't have to like bother with the grease or setting up your bearings, the torque and all that of them, the castle nuts. You don't have to deal with that anymore.
It's not a big mess.
Yeah, it's not a big mess. This just gets put right into here.
That's crazy.
Boom, 3 bolts hold that thing in. If anything ever happens to that, you could probably just go straight to the auto parts store, get a new one, slap it in there, and you're back on the road.
Yeah.
Like, how cool is that? So that's aluminum. All these pieces are aluminum that hold the brakes.
Oh yeah.
6 piston calipers, and then some really nice 2-piece rotors. This is aluminum hat here that gets bolted up to there. And then this is what it looks like after it's all assembled.
What a piece.
And look, it's like, it's not that heavy.
I mean, yeah, for such a huge rotor and caliper setup, I mean, that's pretty, wow.
right?
It's so clean. Like normally this is such a dirty job.
And it saved us probably a couple hours of time, like dealing with torquing the bearings down correctly and setting all that lash and all that.
Yeah.
And it's not messy. I mean, they cost a little bit more money to do this, but it saves a bunch of time, which is important for us.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is that this is probably like such a common like design now with modern cars, and here we are like, whoa,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Like I've never seen that in my life because
I think all Spindles should have that. So this is the passenger side.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this just gonna bolt right up to here. That's gonna go there.
Okay.
This will go like that. Do we have castle nuts?
Yeah, and I gotta get the hardware.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Whoa.
This is one lucky C10.
That's crazy.
Dang. That's nice.
Okay,
That
well,
is
what?
very
Okay,
nice.
that is a good looking piece.
Look at this. It's all aluminum.
Dang, I wish they would make this for like my A body. I wish I could have these on my Pontiac.
Yeah, this is trick.
Okay, let me find the hardware. Let's go over here. We need this. Oh, and what else? Where's the 1/2 inch? We just need a regular 1/2 inch, and we need castle nuts. Boom.
Hurry up, my arm's falling off.
Oh. So I think the zinc one goes on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys how this whole setup goes together. It's really, really simple. Pretty blown away. I wish they could do this for every type of vehicle out there, every classic at least. So here's that modular hub design. And the first thing you gotta do is put the studs in. So pretty cool. They give you this little divot here, and that's where the stud goes in. So we're 5 on 4 3/4. So we're using the furthest one apart. That's our wheel stud spacing. So we got that one started there. And I just go like this. I put thread locker on the threads there. So I just slam them in. There you go. Some people aren't gonna like that, but whatever. The reason I don't like to torque it is because when you torque with Loctite like that, really slow,
oh, yeah,
it gets in the
just
way and it starts to tighten up before it actually bottoms out. And that's why I like to hit it with the impact and just do it fast. Okay, then after that's done, take this, set it in there. And it doesn't really matter which way it goes in. It can go anywhere.
Yeah, it'll just rotate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And then what you do is you get these 3 guys here. And it's nice because they put Loctite on all these threads for you. And these are like OEM quality bolts, like the ones that come on GM from the factory.
Yeah, they look good.
Really nice hardware. So you get those, put them in there. There you go. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to install this guy.
What is that?
This is the arm where the steering link connects to.
Okay.
So this just goes here, and then there's 2 bolts, which I believe are these guys.
Those ones?
Then you assemble your hub.
Okay.
This goes, I believe, like this.
So that's like a 15-inch and something
Let me make sure.
rotor.
Let me look at the other one. Yeah.
And then obviously you got that aluminum hat there.
Yeah,
Oh.
these ones you want to put Loctite on all of these guys for sure. Don't want these backing out.
Are there any like washers needed or something?
No. So you put Loctite on all of these guys.
So you're just gonna
tighten them as tight as you can get. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. About as tight as you can get them. Now, what we do is we will, let's see, let's put...
Is it the caliper bracket or?
Let's put this on here.
Okay.
Wow, that went right on.
Oh. Dang, it's like you've done this before.
All right, so that's on there. I like to just take a spare lug nut and just run it down. So that way while you're doing the rest of this job, it's not moving around on you or falling off or anything like that, right?
It's a good little pro tip.
There, keeps it on there. So now we can do the next step, which is, all right, I made a little boo-boo already. This is actually supposed to go the other way, but no big deal. Yeah, it goes this way.
Yeah, because it has to face backwards or
forward.
No, forward, sorry.
It's nice because there's no right and left side to any of this. Like this could very well work for the passenger side as well. Yeah, you just swap it to the other side. So it's everything's symmetrical too, which is really nice. And then this piece goes right here. See? Just goes right there, and there's threads inside of this. So these two guys.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
And you don't need Loctite on it?
I'm not going to put Loctite here because chances are we're going to have to add spacers to space this out a little bit to get the brakes to line up perfectly.
Okay.
So I'm just going to torque this down just snug for now. Oh. Ooh.
It's the 3/8.
That, and then this just goes on like this.
No way.
Yes way. It's that easy.
Okay.
And then this just bolts right on. There's no adjusting wheel bearings or anything like that. Look at that.
No grease cap.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, obviously there's two little nuts that go on here.
Where are they? Do you need these washers?
Yeah. And we're not going to install the brakes, the pads for now, because we're going to be pushing this thing around in the shop a lot. So I don't want brakes dragging, you know what I mean? It'll just be really easy to roll like this.
Yeah, plus they're easy to swap anyway, or put them in. Is that it?
Yeah, this one can go on.
Okay.
That was easy.
Yeah, that was a breeze. Look how clean our hands are.
Look at that.
What? Okay, so.
Ready?
Yep.
Pull that towards you. There you go. There it is. This piece goes here, like that. This one goes on the top there. This one goes underneath. And this bolt comes up to the bottom. Goes through here, like that.
Wow. Cool.
And then we'll adjust our toe in and toe out here.
Okay, so here is the driver's side. Oh, looks so good.
I'm drilling my 150th hole of the day. Drill, baby, drill. Oh, yeah.
Are you okay?
No. I'm stuck. Oh, it's hot. Yeah, it feels good. That feels good. Makes you feel alive, you know? Makes you appreciate it.
Okay, so we're trying to do the front sway bar, and we're almost there. This is just loosey-goose right now. We're just getting it in place. But this bracket required one more hole to drill on each side. So that's what Danny just did. And then in goes the hardware. And then it uses this like bushing here.
Bushing. It's a bushing.
This bushing. And then, I don't know, that's it. I mean, I think that's it for the front end, right? After that.
I like this front sway bar with all these little joints and stuff. I think it's going to be really smooth.
Yeah, it seems
I mean, we got bushings here, but these are all like ham joint style stuff. So it should free up and not like squeak or anything like that.
Yeah. Wow. I'm just taking it all in. Look at this!
How you doing, man?
Saturday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
same here, yeah.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good. Whew. Look who just showed up.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
Yeah, just got done with the.
Our man Caleb in the Mustang with the Coyote. Wow.
Does that have a coyote in it?
Yeah.
It does?
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. This
Just had the Ponies by the Seashore over in the harbor.
Oh.
this thing is a total track monster.
Just getting done with that, and I saw your guys' rigs pulled along the side lengthwise
Yeah.
there, and I was like, I think that means that they may be here. So.
Yeah, we just finished installing the brake kit. Dude,
Nice.
that thing is so nice. It goes together so easy.
Simple.
It's like-
literally Legos.
And it was, my hands were like clean after. I didn't have any grease all over because you don't have to do the wheel bearings no more, you know?
It's
It's
like
all
working
in.
on a new car with new parts.
Dang. The thing is so cool.
All right, okay.
A little unexpected visit.
Yeah.
He's just checking to make sure we installed it correctly.
Yeah.
Kidding, but
All right,
that
let me put this
is
on.
that. All right. Actually, we came back to grease up those bushings real quick. I know there's like a little grease cap on them, but what happens is you never know where that stuff is going.
Yeah, I'd rather give it a
plugging
good.
it in
I'd
there.
rather give it a good greasing beforehand. Give it a good head start, you know. So we finally completed the front end, and my oh my, it looks good. I'm very excited about this. Everything came together pretty nice.
Yeah, so no welding required. It was a bolt-in kit, just a lot of drilling. And then other than that, I mean, look at it. You get a brand new cross member that's saving like 140 pounds off the front. The tubular arms, coilovers, the Willwood 6-piston calipers on those beautiful rotors with that.
That probably saves 40, 50 pounds right there.
Yeah, that hub assembly is really cool. And then obviously the rack and pinion. And then we got the front sway bar mostly mocked up in place. A couple of little adjustments we're gonna make, but once we have the full weight on it. Other than that, I mean, that was it. Took us
yeah.
only a few hours, really. Like,
Well, we started at 9 o'clock. What is it? 5?
no,
4?
is it? I think it's 4, but we were
Anyways.
working at a snail's pace. We were just taking our time with it, so.
Plus, we got to film, so it makes it twice as long. But anyways, yeah, I think this whole project you could easily tackle in a weekend, and you don't actually have to have it down to the frame like this. You can actually install this with the cab on, with the bed on. All of this is, you're able to install this on your vehicle in the driveway. But yeah, I think the last thing that we need to do is torque tattle our bolts or hardware, so that way later on when we're looking down in the engine bay, we'll be able to tell if things are coming loose, or if we're underneath the truck, we can tell if bolts are coming loose.
Sounds good.
Which color?
So, let's see. I'm thinking not red and white because of like the QA1 logos might get confusing. We always do green or orange. No, let's do the new one. So this is a new color actually. This is our seafoam color. Let's do the new one. Let's put it to the test.
Okay. Here, we'll do it. I know which bolts need it. So not all of them are gonna get this right now because some of them, once it goes to the alignment shop, they're gonna get unbolted, so I don't wanna mark those off. We only wanna mark the bolts that I know for sure we torqued down. So like I know these guys here are torqued, so what we're gonna do, put a nice little bead across here. Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's so pretty.
I like that color.
This is my favorite right now.
Boom, it's done. That way when we look in the engine bay, if we see those lines don't match up, we know that bolt's coming loose and we'll look into it.
Okay, same on this side.
Bang. Okay, all of these guys too. We'll do these from the top so it's visible from above. Put it from starting up here,
Okay.
just in case if it spins, we'll be able to tell. Put it more on the outside, so that way when we're looking underneath the car, we can see if it's coming loose. I torqued these down for good, so we might as well mark these off.
Nice. Okay, same on the other side. So Danny's gonna finish marking the rest of the bolts that we torqued, so that way later we know which ones we already hit and which ones we still have to do. So on top of being able to, you know, check down the line if something has come out of spec, it's also good just to keep track so you know where you're at with your torquing sequence. So gonna finish that up, and then I think that's gonna be it for tonight. We finished up the front, so we're gonna jump on the rear suspension tomorrow. Same thing later tonight off camera. We're just gonna go through all the parts here and make sure we have all the hardware ready to go, so that way that can all go together really easily. Whoa.
There it is, we just hacked up our frame. But it's all good because we got this stiffening kit here that's gonna help us get our strength back. So this should go on right there.
Boom.
Nice fit.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of bolts that go in here to strengthen this up, as well as add these tabs here. This is where our shocks are gonna go. And on the other side, there's some other brackets that are for the panhard bar. Yeah, so we're on day 2 now. Last night we stayed here and knocked out like 40 rivets.
Yeah, you can see all the spots Danny hit. There was a lot of rivets that had to be removed, a lot of like brackets and stuff. So the factory brackets, you're just not utilizing them anymore. Some of the bump stops got removed.
Yeah, but that's what we need to do in order to put this really bitchin' kit in, huh?
Yeah.
We probably spent 7 hours yesterday total on
doing
everything
the front.
that you see here so far. But that was with filming, so it probably would have took about 5 hours to do all of this.
Yeah.
The kit comes with these templates here, so all you gotta do is line up the holes right there and then trace it out, and that's the section that we're gonna cut out of the frame, so that's pretty easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete this side, and while I'm doing this, Olivia's over here reading the directions and installing all these pieces with NSCs.
Yes. I'm so confused. Some of it is like right hand thread, left hand thread, so I'm just trying to figure out what goes where.
Well, this is good practice because you'll get better at just looking at a bolt and knowing if it's right or left hand thread. Like I can tell that's left hand just from right here.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
just
it
tell
going that way, yeah.
just by looking at it.
So.
All right. Whoa, that's a lot of bolts.
Yep. This
Dang.
is for your the notch you just made. That's all of that. That's for something else. I think the main bars.
Cool. I'm super excited to see the rest of this truck come together. All right, the bracket is completely installed. This is what it looks like after. There's about 12 bolts that are holding it to the frame, so it's really secure. There's no need to weld it in. And this just adds extra rigidity to the back section of the frame. Came out pretty good. Last thing we're gonna do is check off all our bolts here with the torque tattle. And then that way we'll never have to check these bolts again. When we go underneath the car, we'll know that they're still tight. We won't even have to put a wrench on them just to double verify. Especially with these bolts, because you know it's not welded. This bracket's not welded. It's bolted on. So it'd be nice to just be able to look under here later and tell that everything is still tight.
Yep. So he's gonna use the torque tattle on those, but here's a little update from yesterday, the ones we did. As you can see, this is dry now. And what's nice about it is that it's like almost like a three-dimensional thing going on. It's like stands out. So it's not like a marker that just lays flat. So it's even easier to detect if something's coming loose. So Danny's been working on that. I've been doing like the truck arms, the pan hard bar, the control arms, assembling that. And now over here, I'm just getting the truck arm mounts put in. So QA1 gives you like their own, this adjustable style here. And it's really nice. Everything seems to be going in so far. So I'm gonna keep working on this and get this all in.
I ran out of silver paint here.
Where?
Or I'm sorry, I ran out of black paint to cover up this, so I had to use silver.
It's fine. No one's gonna see that.
In the video they will. A lot of people are gonna see that.
Okay, so this one's in. It needs to get torqued down to 30 pounds.
That's it? 30?
Yeah. I'm like reading it over and over, and all of these, like even the ones you just did.
We'll do 40 just to make sure.
To really get it in there. So it's nice. Danny did all the hard work the other day getting the rivets out and all the old bracketry. So now it looks like, oh, look at me.
Yeah,
oh, that fits perfectly.
Yeah, just about broke my arm off in the process, and you just get to bolt it all on.
Yeah.
Like you did all the hard work.
All the nice hardware here.
Nah, we work well together. I'm not always, or she's not doing a lot of the big physical work like drilling the holes and popping out the rivets, but she's doing a ton of work on the back end here. Like I haven't touched any of this today. This is all her. So not only would I have to do all this physical work, I'd have to jump over here and read through the instructions and sort out bolts and all that. I don't have to do that. She just has that done.
Is not an instruction guy. He's not for reading the booklet. He's just like, he would just see a bolt and take it. And I'm here like, no, I'm like measuring the length because it tells you exactly what hardware to use.
Yeah, I've gotten by for all these years. You see, okay, see all these cars in here? Think they just built themselves with instructions? No.
No, but when you have a nice new kit, like I'll use them.
Yeah, you could figure it out without the instructions. All right, I have the second side all finished and bolted in. I torqued everything down, went real smooth, got all the bolts torque tattled. And let's go over here and see what Olivia's doing. What's going on over here?
Look at this contraption. So these are the truck arms.
Dang.
So it's so heavy, oh my gosh. So you got this like rotator box. You got your shock mounts in the back. None of this is torqued down yet.
Wow, these are huge.
They're so big, they're so heavy. And then that's the hardware that goes with those ends.
Okay.
So the thing is, all of this is gonna need to be like adjusted once it's kind of mocked up in there. So I didn't want to tighten anything yet. But I think soon we're gonna need the rear end.
So we bolt that to the rear end first? Or to the
That's what
frame?
it's saying. It's saying to go to the rear end, and then I think the last thing is these go to the front.
Okay, so we'll pull the rear end over here, and we'll get this all bolted up to it?
Yeah, at some point.
Oh my gosh, you scratched the paint.
Oh, these things have taken a beating.
Jeez.
Just for me wrestling them.
It's all right. Okay, Olivia's all done putting her stuff together over there. We got the shocks all put together. Now it's time to put this rear end underneath the truck. What we have here is the stock 12 bolt that came with the truck when we bought it. Now, we haven't upgraded the brakes yet. We're gonna recuperate some money, save up for those, and then we'll do that a little bit later. But for now, we got this thing all cleaned up real nice and good, put some paint on it, and it wasn't leaking any oil or anything like that, so I don't think we need to mess with resealing it up. I don't know what gears are in it. I think they're probably like a 308 or something like that. And it does not have a posi yet. So we'll have to just revisit this whole rear end later.
Yeah, once we get more clear about like what we're doing with the engine and everything. I mean, we have a plan. We're doing a small block, but it's like, how far are we going to take it? You know?
Yeah, is it going to be a 350? Is it going to be a 383? Is it going to be a 400 inch?
Who knows?
All of those are possible for right now. So
we'll leave the gearing alone, but regardless, this whole housing is what we're using. So we're going to roll this kind of underneath, or not yet. Actually, we should bolt up everything to this first and then roll it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Like, let's bolt all of that to here and then we'll just cherry it underneath.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to roll this underneath?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is jack it up in the center in hopes that the front end of the frame is heavier than the rear, which it should be because there's nothing on the back yet. Jack it up from here, and then we'll take these jacks out, and then you and I will just roll it underneath.
Just roll it, and then we can put these right back.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Going up. Oh.
Oh, we're off on this side and that side. Okay.
Good?
Yeah. Can you hold it right there? How's the front?
Let's see, we just need it for just a second until we roll this under, and then we can put these back. Nice. Nice and easy. Steady. Oh! We almost fell off. Okay. We need to go up just a touch.
Okay. Ah! Okay.
All right, we're good. There we go. Nice.
All right. That is that. Wow. Okay, now I'm glad I did it all in one piece because we're basically done.
Well, we still have to put the
actual
panhard bars.
Yeah, the panhard bars. But I'm just saying, like, look at this.
And the shocks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang. Oh, my gosh. You know what's going to be very close to not fitting?
What? Is
the front wheels with these bigger 6-piston brakes. So we have these 15-inch wheels we would prefer to run on the truck eventually, which is the same ones that are back here. But it's going to be close.
There's no way.
If they don't fit, we'll have to just run different wheels. But we got to have good stopping power.
Is that the way that we want the nut to go?
Let's put the threads to the back.
Okay.
Dang, check out this Model A that just rolled up. Oh, it's Josh. Dude, how did you fit in that thing?
Okay. Here goes the rear section of our C10 hitting the ground for the first time. Let's see. Yay! Oh, it didn't have a long way to go.
It didn't even move. Let's see. There we go.
Okay. So there is the back on its wheels. So now we have to put the front daisies on this thing.
Yeah. Oh, the last 2 bolts to torque that'll here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes. I'm going to go all the way. Actually, I'm going to do it from the bottom so that way when we're underneath the car, we can see.
Okay.
We'll do a big old line. I can't see where I'm going. Am I doing it? I can't see what I'm doing.
I can't see either. There
Going
we
by
go.
feel. There we go. Oops. upside down. I can't see. Am I going straight?
Yep.
Am I going straight?
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Done.
Done.
Oh. Look at the weather, it's changing.
I know. It was like supposed to rain. It's like sun coming out. It's going to be sunset.
It's tropical, it's humid here.
Yeah, it's pretty humid in the shop. So, all right, now we got to, like I said, put those front daisies on. And we have new lug nuts from O'Reilly Auto Parts. I dropped these off earlier because I don't know how we don't have any 1/2-inch lug nuts in here in this shop. So, got these bad boys. Come the daisies.
Lug nuts. Thank you. Can't believe this truck came with these wheels when we bought it.
I know, that was a big selling point too.
Got it?
Yep.
Man, we need to get some better shop lighting, huh?
Big
This is-
time.
This is not good.
It's like always sunny here, so you don't notice it, but when it's overcast, it's like, wow, it's so dark in here.
Yeah. I mean, the skylights really help during the day, like she said, when it's sunny out, but when it gets cloudy like this, we might as well have flashlights on our heads.
We're in a cave.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. About to be on wheels again. Is it picking it up? Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna need an alignment.
Woo.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Dang, that looks so
Whoa.
cool. Wow.
Whoa. Is it me or is that low?
That is low, but it could probably go a lot lower than that.
Jeez. Okay, that is pretty low.
I think we should roll it outside and take a good look at it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's do that. Let me move all that junk out of the way. Here it goes. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
This looks amazing. Oh, the RV.
Okay, here it is, and we are so stoked. This was awesome motivation to get working on this C10 again. It had been sitting for quite a while, and honestly, we used the excuse that the frame was off getting powder coated, but once it came back, we knew we were going to attack it, and that is what we did. So this was a huge step. This was huge. So got the front and rear on. The Willwood brakes were very impressive.
Yeah,
that was
really
a cool
love those.
design.
I mean, this whole kit actually, QA1 and Willwood, their setup worked well together, bolted right up. And I mean, it was a ton of work drilling out all those holes and removing all those rivets. But ultimately we got it done, and we got it done right, and we're pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I'm loving it. It looks so good, and it's really cool to see it without the body on.
Yeah.
So
This is great because now we can install the fuel tank and run all the fuel lines without having to crawl up underneath the car, or, you know what I mean?
it's gonna be so clean, and everything will be routed properly. I'm stoked. So it's really cool to do a frame off. But yeah, and that rack and pinion. So yeah, I wanted to give a huge thank you once again to QA1 for partnering up with us on this build. We're so happy with the product, and you know, the fact that it only took us just a couple days to get this done. I mean, someone else at home could do it easily in a weekend, you know, in their garage, and you could still have the body on your truck. You don't have to bring it down to the frame, but it is cool to look at it and see all the pretty hardware.
This is nice back here. We're going to be able to adjust our pinion angle. I think that's what this is for here. I think that'll adjust the pinion angle, because right now I see it's aiming a little bit towards the ground. I think we're going to have to bring that up a few more degrees
For sure.
by adjusting these guys here. but also, you know, not all the weights on the truck yet. We don't know what ride height we want, but ultimately we can decide. We have so much adjustability with this because not only are the shocks adjustable here, the coilovers, you got adjustments here as well. Same thing with the front. You got options up here, and you can adjust down there on the coilover as well. So infinite adjustability with this kit.
So there you have it, guys. Stick around for much more C10 content on the channel. And as always, if you'd like to support us in what we're doing, if you want to help us get some rear discs for this beauty, head over to gnarlyspeedshop.com. We have tons of cool new merch available, so don't miss out, including a restock on those Moon Eyes Hawaii and Snyder Machine Works t-shirts. You guys sold us out of those in like 2 days, so we brought them back. So don't miss out this time. But yeah, that is our 71 C10 for now. And we'll see you guys next time.